Guys, my name is so welcome to Blu-ray Channel. I'm here to do a movie review, and what movie we're going to talk about today? It is a reboot, reimagining, remake, sequel, I don't know, Ghostbusters 2016 version. You know, I love the first movie. I love the first original 1986 Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, Harold Ramis version of Ghostbusters. This one is the reimagining, directed by Paul B, who directed Bridesmaids, Heat, and Spy, and starring Melissa McCarthy, Kristen Wiig, Leslie Jones, Kate McKinnon, and Chris Hemsworth, and many others who are in this film I will not mention. And basically it's the same plot of the first movie. Start with the pros. Before we start the pro, I would like to know about the history of this remake of this film. When the trailer drops or the announcement of they're making this movie, I was skeptical and worried about this movie when they announced that they're making this movie, that this movie gonna happen. And when the first trailer dropped, there's a lot of hate going on in this movie. Like, oh, woman, you cannot do that. Like, woman can be Ghostbusters, blah 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 blah. You know, all the mean comments in the first trailer that they showed. It was shocking to me that in the first trailer there was a lot of mean hate. When I saw the trailer looks okay. I was scared, worried, and kinda skeptical. And when I got into this movie, I was okay. I'm gonna have an open mind. I know this film is not gonna be any good or any great or any masterpiece. I love Paul Feig's work of Bridesmaids, Heat, and Spy. I love it. I like those movies, but Bridesmaids, I love that movie, adore that movie, and I like the cast with Melissa McCarthy and Kristen Wiig and the two Saturday Night Live actors, Kim McKinnon and Leslie Jones. They're all great comedic actresses. And when I got into this movie, I was really worried, and I got out seeing it, and my overall thoughts on this movie was, is it great? No. Is it good? Not even close. Is it okay? Yeah, you can say that. It is meh. Yes, it is a meh movie. It is kind of, it's 50-50, and that's where we go to the pros. The pros is I like the directing of the film. You know, Paul Feig. I like his work. I like his, you know, from Bridesmaids, you know, I like his work. I like the way he uses CGI and the way he used the action, all that. I liked his directing from this movie, even though he tried really best, you know, trying to have a little montage or a little nod to the original. You know, the directing is good. I like most part. I like the acting in this film. I thought Melissa McCarthy she was fine. I thought Kristen Wiig was fine in this movie. I thought Leslie Jones fine, but my only good thing about this movie is Katie McKinnon as the new scientist. I forgot her name. I thought she played a character, and I'm a big fan of hers from Saturday Night Live. I thought she's a funny comedian, and I thought she had a blast making this movie. Even though this movie's not great, I thought she did a good job. And Chris Hemsworth in this movie it's 50-50. Sometimes I liked him in the movie, sometimes I do not like this movie. Don't get me wrong, Chris Hemsworth is awesome. He's a good actor, but he's been in a shitty movie, like for example Huntsman, Winter War. Why he's in that movie, I don't know. Well, the good thing he's still playing Doors, so that's a good thing. I thought Chris Hemsworth was okay. I thought the action was enjoyable, kinda enjoyable, kinda not. You know, there's some action scene I liked. You know, there's some jokes that I liked. You know, it's like this movie is like 50-50 of this movie. It's not great. And now time for the cons. The con is when I was as a hawk seeing so many cons in this movie. First off, the CGI in this movie, you can tell it's fake. You can tell it's fake. There's some you know, ghosts, the monsters are practical. You can tell they're practical. I saw the behind the scenes footage of them. There's the ghost from the museum, that's practical, you know, added with CGI, that's it. But in the end of the movie, it's all CGI. And you know, from the trailer, from the dragon monster, just like from the movie Scooby-Doo #2, the CGI kind of remind me of Scooby-Doo number 2. And the CGI is not that bad, it's okay, it's mediocre CGI, and most part, the other cons is the cameos. If you know what I mean, they're unnecessary cameos, to be honest. It's good to see them, but it's very unnecessary. And I'll say that the jokes there's some jokes that did not land, did not, hit, and that's why I did not laugh. There are some jokes I did laugh, but there's some jokes I did not. And I thought the acting was, like I said, it was 50-50 on it. Sometimes when I watched this movie, I kind of wished all the monsters effects were practical effects, just like the first movie. The Stay Puft Marshmallow, that's practical. Blue screen added, and the new Ghostbusters theme song, it sucks. I'll say that it sucks. I'm not a fan of the band. It sucks. I'll just say that. And there was a moment that they're trying to be just like the original, and they did okay. Like, yeah, you're trying to be, you're trying to a little nod to the original, but you can't make a same charm, a same heart of the original. You cannot do that. You cannot restart doing that. Make their own thing. And that's why I'm sick of tired of remake of any classic movie. If you're gonna remake Back to the Future, I'm dead. I'm done. Okay? Enough with the remakes. I prefer watching original movies, just like for example, Spartacus, Patton, Midnight Special. I'd rather watch an original movie. E.T., like for example, like original movies. Even this is a remake, and my whole problem is this movie does not have any continuity of the first movie. Didn't mention about, oh, there's this first Ghostbuster, like, from back in the 80s. Yeah, there's no whatsoever mention about the original Ghostbusters. But it's kind of sad to me, because I kind of wish they mentioned the original Ghostbusters. And this most part of this movie is just an okay movie. It's not great. It's just a meh film. There's some parts I still enjoyed. There's some part I did not enjoy, and it's like I have a hard time, process of this movie. Is it good or is it great? No, it's not. Obviously, I like the directing, I like some acting in this movie. I like this movie. Even though I do not like this movie, I thought it was a meh film. I am gonna own a Blu-ray if it's on sale for Black Friday. Really cheap price. I'm not paying $19.99 for just one okay movie, I feel like this movie is trying to be like Star Wars: The Force Awakens, because Star Wars: The Force Awakens have a huge fan base. Yes, Ghostbusters has a huge fan base, but Star Wars had, the original cast back. It had everything. It had new cast and new and old cast, emerged in one. We have the same screenwriter coming back, But this movie, there's no old cast coming back except their cameos, and that is it. And I thought this movie was a meh film, and it's not great, it's not good, it's not okay, it's just meh. And I'm giving this movie a 5 out of 10 stars. I mean, yeah, that's kind of a bit harsh, but I'm hoping this movie can grow me a little bit more. But for right now, it's just 5 out of 10 stars, and I just kind of enjoyed it. I don't know what's my mind is going on with this movie. I mean, yes, we're gonna get another kind of franchise movie, Star Trek coming up next week, and I thought it was 5 out of 10 stars. Okay, that's my opinion is done. That's all the pros and cons that I said. Overall, it's a meh film. I give this a 5 out of 10 stars, and I hope you enjoyed this review. And comment below what you think of this movie. I'm curious. Do you hate it? Do you liked it? Do you loved it? I'm curious, because I'm not sure. This movie is a 50-50. Some people liked it, some people hated it, some people love it, some people were middle. I'm in the middle of this movie. This is a meh. And hope you enjoyed it. Please give us a like, subscribe, and please subscribe and support my channel. And I have a lot of content. I do movie reviews, Blu-ray and DVD update. I have a series called The Cartoon Corner, and and Disney movie review series and Marvel Cinematic Universe movie series, and I'm passionate about this channel, and I hope you subscribe to the channel and get this and get to 300 subscribers. That'd be awesome. And have a nice day, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of the Blue It Tactic channel.